inside the recording studio's Friday Finds. This is number 6. I am Jody Whitesides. With me is Mr. Chris Hellstrom. And this is one of those episodes where we just like to tell you something new that we found this week. And I'm going to let Chris kick it off. What did you find this week, Chris?
I found something that I've had in my plugin folder for a minute, actually.
Uh-oh.
But I started messing around with Raum from Native Instruments. Of course, it's a German company, so it's probably be Raum.
Raum.
But it is
that
a
like
reverb
Gouda?
plugin. I'm sorry?
That sounds like Gouda. Most Americans pronounce it Gouda, when in reality it's Gouda.
No comment.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, but it's a really, really cool reverb. I started exploring it, like I said, a little bit the other day. And
you were telling me
really,
just before we hit record that it does some really amazingly wild shit. What is it?
Yeah. There's a couple of different modes that you can have with it, different types of reflections, that type of thing. And I know they're not the only one that do this, but there's a freeze function on the reverb that you can engage. So it actually holds that reverb until you turn that off. Mm-hmm. And one thing that I discovered while experimenting with it is while you have the freeze function engaged and you change the size of the reverb, it actually changes the pitch of the reverb. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was really cool. I got really excited. Like, ooh, I could do some cool stuff with this and experiment. But
is there a mix that you're experimenting with right now with that?
Let's just say that there might be one. But no, it's really cool. It's a really, really good sounding reverb. I think for my workflow, it's something that I would use more in an experimental type of thing.
Gotcha.
Because I have so many reverbs that I use all the time, right? But for effects or on pads, or if I want something real more ethereal or something, I think it's going to find itself into my workflow. So Raum from Native Instruments. Yep, Raum as in, which means room in German. So there you go. What about you? What do you got for us?
Well, oddly enough, I also have a Native Instruments plugin that I'm going to look at. So that's kind of odd. We didn't actually like compare and exchange notes and say, hey, let's do a Native Instruments day. That was just blind luck. What happened is there was a recent update to a plugin that's probably sitting in my computer for a minute as well, called Freak. It is a Native Instruments plugin as well. It is meant for altering audio. So you can put it on as a software instrument or on an audio track. It is a means of adding and doing very weird things to your audio in various formats. Yeah, no, it can do stuttering type things. It can do ring modulation, amplification type things. It can do noise type things. It can change the hi-fi to lo-fi value of things. It can change the harmonic value of things. So when you start messing with all the knobs, it can do some really nutty stuff to the sound. And it's appropriately titled Freak because essentially hence the name Freak, because you can do some really freaky things with the audio that you're playing through it, and it's pretty darn cool. So I can think of a mix right now that I'm working on that will be getting some freak use.
Very cool. I have to check it out.
Yes.
Very cool.
And specifically because it does noisy kind of things, or at least it has the capability of doing noisy things, I'm sure you will enjoy it.
I will check it out.
With that being said, that is our Friday finds of this week. And you should go get them, or at least try them out, because they are a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to Raum myself now that I know about this whole freezing and changing pitchy things on a reverb.
It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool.
All right. And with that being said, we'll see you next week for our next Friday finds out there inside recording studio land.